I make a cauliflower rice today. I have a nice cauliflower here. That's a perfect winter vegetable. It's one of the healthiest we have. Cabbages in general. Cauliflower is a family of so-called cruciferous vegetables or plants. They grow crosswise, the little petals when they are sprouting. And this crosswise cruciferous family has a specialty that is unique in our diet. They have a sulforaphane. That is a compound, a chemical that builds when cauliflower or the others, like broccoli or others, when they are together with air. So raw, it's super best to eat them. When you cook them, you have to be a little bit careful. You can prepare them in another way. There are also science about that. But cauliflower raw is a perfect food because you don't need that much. That is also an advantage of raw food. You know, when you eat cauliflower and you cook it, it's delicious, but you can't eat tons. Yeah? But when you eat raw, you just need some florets here to be full. Yeah? A small amount goes a long way with raw food. And I like that a lot. To be efficient and economic, I like that. The raw food is the easy food to me. That's why I do it so much. And so I process it to a rice, show you in a moment, combine it with peas. It's a risi peasy, an old Italian dish. Not so old, but it is well known. I show in a moment, but the specialty today is I make it a chili mayonnaise. The chili mayonnaise with cashews and avocados. And the avocado is only a small amount because there's a little bit fat needed for a mayonnaise. You can take oil, or I like whole food, avocado for example, and cashew, also fat. But when you put these together, blend it, you get this nice texture that is fluffy a little bit. It's creamy and fluffy. That does the avocado. You take too much avocado, it gets not so nice anymore. Yeah, the fluffiness, just a little bit. This is a small half avocado, yeah, or quarter large avocado, not too much, and just half a cup cashews. I blend that. Sorry, I blend that, and the mayonnaise also needs. I have some mayonnaise on my channel. There are different kinds. You know, make very simple mayonnaise. You just need 3 ingredients. Yeah, fat and sour. That's it. Yeah, but I take it a little bit more complex today because it can have a wonderful flavor. The chili mayonnaise. I put a lemon in it. Have half a lemon here. Maybe I begin with a quarter. This is a half. And then that is for the sour. Mayonnaise needs a little bit sour. I will begin with a quarter, so it might be too much, I will see. And I have a teaspoon of salt. You can take a lot of salt here. Mayonnaise is fat, and that takes a lot of spices. Same with the chili. It's a chili mayonnaise, I call it. Here I have a half teaspoon this time of bird's eye chili. That's a medium hot chili, half a teaspoon. And that's interesting here. Oftentimes in mayonnaise, in classical mayonnaise, you have garlic powder and onion powder. It's a small amount of garlic powder goes a long way, and a little bit more onion powder. But the garlic powder is very strong. Don't take too much. It's really just a small amount. You can try. So that I do now. I begin, as I said, with a quarter. So half of my lemon, a quarter lemon, a little bit of garlic and onion, chili powder, and salt. Himalayan salt is my favorite salt. Any salt will do, but you have at hand what you like. So I keep the lemon, half of a lemon, quarter lemon I keep, a quarter lemon I take. And now the water, it has to be of course runny, mayonnaise. So I begin with half a cup, a little bit more maybe. First blender dance to start it. Blender dance. mayonnaise usually is a little bit creamier. For a salad mayonnaise, you get a little bit runnier. That is always different. This one is a little bit creamy. Huh? I'll taste it now. I can always add the lemon or other spices or water. Let's see what it tastes like. Nice strong flavor. Maybe a quarter lemon is enough. I could put a little bit more salt. No more salt. No more salt. No, I will wait for a moment. I scrape down the side a little bit because it's not so full blender. It's a little bit only, but the texture is nice. I show you in a moment. I will blend it one more time, and yeah, it looks like a mayonnaise. I'll show you now. It'll sit for a moment because now the cashews, they can soak a little bit. Nuts, I like to soak a little bit. And in the meantime, I make my cauliflower rice, and that is also very easy with a food processor and the S-blade. See, S-blade. That is called because it's like an S form, the shape. And that is the perfect tool to make cauliflower rice. If you don't have that, you can always chop the cauliflower on a cutting board. It's okay. Right? You don't have the perfect rice texture, which you get with the heat, but it's okay. You can also make it in small pieces. Here, this is a floret. That's called a floret. Yeah, cauliflower floret. And these go in there in this food processor. Right, I have 4 now here from a nice and crunchy cauliflower. And in a second, I can't do it too long, otherwise it's no longer rice. In a second, it is rice. One turn around. Let's see. That's so fast. I can make my rice. You see, it's the rice texture now. Isn't that beautiful? And there are many ways to prepare cauliflower rice. I've seen the chefs fry it in a pan. So many ways. I eat it raw, and you can eat it very simple. If you, for example, put in there a droplet of olive oil or so, and a little bit of salt, you have your rice. Like that. It's delicious. The cauliflower by itself, the sulforaphane, the word sulfur is in sulforaphane, that compound that builds when you let it sit in the air, that is super healthy and can even fight cancer. It's very powerful. That's also why broccoli is so healthy, because of that sulforaphane and other reasons, but that is very strong. So that it is sulfur. That means sulfur is a chemical element. It's yellow and has a smell that is not so nice. If you cook cauliflower, for example, in a house, the whole house or cabbage smells like that. And that is from the sulfur. And that smell keeps people maybe from eating cauliflower raw. But you know, you just need a small little bit of salt and olive oil to get that, to make that go away with the cauliflower rice, you know. So you don't need that much. What I do is I put it into a bowl here. See, that's the smallest amount of cauliflower, and I have already a full bowl, and that is really a full meal for me, for one person, easily. And I combine it with, here, I have a 1.5 cup of soaked peas, young peas. They have been thawed, they're frozen. I thaw them in a little bit of water. And it's quickly done, just some hot water running over through a sieve, and you have thawed your peas. Of course, they have a lot of protein, fiber, they're super healthy, and they're perfect with cauliflower rice. It's one of my favorites. It's called risi peasy, rice with peas, risi peasy. Italian has been, and it's famous. And I can make 1,000 variations. And also, one thing with cauliflower is for the cauliflower rice, for example, when I eat it, I have no more food cravings. So I can eat it and be completely satisfied. There's something really with cauliflower, is so full of nutrients, so healthy. It's a wonderful food, especially when it's raw. It's so nutrient dense. And here I have an onion, a small onion. I chopped it up. That goes perfect together with cauliflower and also with peas. Both cauliflower and peas are so nice because you can season them a lot. Cauliflower has the little bit of strong flavor when it's raw, but it goes away easily. And as I said, with a little bit of salt and oil, you have it away. It's pretty neutral though. You can season a lot. Hot seasonings there, takes it on. The same with the peas. Not too much salt. That is not so good with cauliflower or both or peas, but with a little bit of the other spices go a lot. And those, so 3 main ingredients here: cauliflower, peas, and an onion, and a topping to make it a little bit more beautiful and also, of course, tasty. It's perfect with peas. A chili pepper. I cut it open, scrape out the seeds, and slice it in thin slices, and then I chop it crosswise, and I have these beautiful little dots, these red ones. And I put them, most of them put them in. They go so beautiful with the white and the green. It's a beautiful color. And then on top, when the plate is ready, I decorate a little bit. Here, see? That's my rice dish today. And all I need to do now is put the mayonnaise on top. So I go back now to my mayonnaise. And have one more look. Maybe I add some more water, let's see. Yeah, a small amount of water. Because the cauliflower rice doesn't like so thick, so a dressing. It can be a little bit runnier. One more blender dance. I'm going to check it, and I guess it might be ready. Might be done. Looks nice. Texture okay. Tastes like mayonnaise. And I sell salad mayonnaise, not so runny and not so thick. But for a salad mayonnaise, a little runnier. I show you. I guess it's okay. Show you. And that's it. Then I'm done already. You see, and it just runs on the salad here. I can't put it all on top. Let's scrape out a little bit more. Cauliflower also likes it to have a little bit more dressing. As I said, seasonings are very fine, but not too much salt. That I wouldn't like in the cauliflower rice, But the other seasonings, feel free. My advice, Chili can be a little bit more. I have here some onions and some chili peppers. I think it's okay with here, with mine. The chili is also nice for cauliflower because cauliflower is something biting, And the sharp, the edge of cauliflower. And that is nicely balanced with the chili pepper. Yeah, that looks good, like a rice salad. Yeah, that was always one of my favorites. Absolutely, at home when I was little, we made a rice salad. And it's here again in raw food version. I never thought about that before. When I was little, it never came to my mind, these kind of foods. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? I enjoy right away. It's a full meal, and you can be sure with that, it keeps you warm. Cauliflower is warming. It's a winter vegetable for sure. The peas too, Chili, of course, warming. Onion, all that is warming, and it keeps you really full for some time. And it's light. It's light. You don't feel sort of heavy or so. Wonderful food, wonderful meal, and it's delicious. Yeah, I would like to know what you say about it, how you feel about it. Do you like it? If you like my video, I would be really happy with a like. You maybe subscribe MD Vegan. You want to subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day to explore the endless vegan variety. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.